Well, I never thought I'd be making a video talking about this, but this story is just too juicy not to tell. Here is how I made $5.8 billion from investing 8,000 into SHIBA INU coin. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Reese and I have a confession to make. I may have just told you a little white lie. I didn't actually make $5.8 billion from an $8,000 investment into SHIBA INU coin. I haven't actually made a single cent because I never invested in it. However, someone actually did make $5.8 billion off of an $8,000 investment, and I'm going to talk about it today because I think it might actually go down as the single-handedly largest return ever made from a single trade. So I was trawling through the cryptocurrency subreddit and I came across this post. Shout out to BuckcoinLol for putting it together. You're doing God's work, keep it up. Massive title, $8,000 SHIB wallet from August 2020, now worth $5 billion. He's left a couple of links, I'll talk about them in a second. And he basically said, I haven't been in crypto for very long or very deep, but this is the craziest trade I've ever seen. That's a 6 million X in 1 year, or 400 days at the time of recording this video. That's pretty scary. Comments are pretty interesting. I've left a link to it in the description below. He then goes on to reference a tweet from Morning Brew. So in this tweet, it's literally them calling it out. It's now worth 5.7 billion and the same thing in 400 days. Maybe the greatest trade of all time. I don't know how I can't be talking about this because there are a few things I want to cover and a few things I want to go over, and I think it might be valuable for you to hear. So firstly, this person is holding roughly 1/6 of the total supply of SHIBA INU coin. Just like the massive bag holders and whales of Dogecoin, I think there was one who was holding almost 28% of the total supply. This is pretty scary. I wonder how it would feel knowing that you could just decimate people's wallets of SHIBA INU coin if they tried to sell this in a quick and fast sale. It would probably wreck crypto again, like we saw what happened with the crash after the Doge saga. For those of you who haven't been following along and are kind of out of the loop, SHIBA INU coin is roughly up 27 million% year to date. That is a scary statistic. And yes, I absolutely have some thoughts about what is happening with the broader crypto market right now, and more particularly SHIBA INU coin, hence why I'm talking about it today. Just keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. These are my own opinions, but it's a good idea to listen to me and listen to other people on the platform to form your own opinions. Just consume a lot of content because this is a pretty topical topic at the moment and there is a lot of information being thrown around. Realistically, it's important for you to hear what I'm about to say. If you like what I have to say, hit that like button, subscribe down below. Thank you for the support. If you don't like it, show it. Hit that dislike button and leave me a comment as to why you disagree. I just want to throw it in there as well. Please try to be constructive with your feedback. Be nice. I got blasted by the fans of the project Elongate and SafeMoon when I made videos discussing my own thoughts and opinions on the topics earlier in the year. It was generally by the fans of the projects who blasted me. You can see how those projects have tracked if you have a look at my Trust Wallet portfolio, where my SafeMoon is down about 80% since I put money into the project, and Elongate is about 95% down since I purchased it, just as an indicator, whereas all of my other investments are up significantly in a way that makes me very happy. So take that with a grain of salt. Just understand that there are probably going to be some overlapping opinions here based on those projects and the type of projects they were. So my opinion from an investment point of view into projects like these still stands. I do not believe that these make good investments whatsoever. The way I like to think about it is it's like a pyramid. There will be people at the very top. These are the people who got in very early, or the whales. They are the people who will benefit greatly from this. They will make shit tons of money. It will be relatively easy once the coin's value go up for them to sell large quantities and be very happy with their investment returns. Then you move your way down the pyramid a little bit and you start to get a few people who do all right. They make maybe a little bit of money here and there. And then you have the losers. Right at the bottom of the pyramid is a lot of people who are going to lose money. We've seen it happen, like I said, with Elongate, SafeMoon, and Dogecoin. They are all prime examples of this. Where SHIBA INU coin was created as a spin-off to Dogecoin as a joke. It is a meme coin, it is a shit coin. There is nothing tangible behind it whatsoever. There is no mission, no matter what white papers you read. If you really look into it, it is a shit coin. There is nothing behind it as of right now, and I have my doubts as to whether anything will come from it in the future. Just look at this chart. Look at it. You cannot for a second claim that this is organic growth. That, in a simple line, is called FOMO. The fear of missing out is very powerful for the wrong reasons. For the people who took the chance and actually got in early, the next big challenge will be to define when the right time is to get out. This surge will most likely catch a lot of people out, because when the large bag holders, I'm talking the people that I'm talking about in this video, the one who is holding that 5.8 billion worth, decide that it's time to cash out, what's effectively going to happen is it will be a landslide with nothing to stop it. I have been watching it happen again and again, over and over for the past couple of years now, where I personally have friends in my life who have made profits and decided to cash out. Excellent. I know people who have held those coins through those crashes, on the rises back up, and through the crashes again, where they're still just holding because they believe that these coins, something will come of them in the future. It'll be interesting to see whether or not they do or don't. And then you have the losers, people like me who invested or put my money into projects like SafeMoon and Elongate, and it's very clear that the recovery or the road to recovery is going to be a long one, and one that probably isn't going to happen. For anyone who has made it this far, I would like to throw congratulations out there to anyone who did put their money into SHIBA INU and has actually made profits, or they're in the green. Realistically, if you are still holding, I would highly recommend taking some profits. If not, at least withdraw what you initially invested. Probably a wise thing to do. I like to think of it very similar to the guy who invested almost 300,000 into Dogecoin and it turned into 3 million and he didn't sell a cent, even though lots of people were encouraging him to even take out half, which would have set him up for life. If I recall, that dropped back down to below 1 million, and if he's still holding it into the future, it might even drop further. Time will tell. I also have to admit that it's been very impressive watching how much money has been dumped into this individual crypto in the past couple of days. At one point, it was trading more per hour than ETH, and it hit the $40 to $50 billion market valuation, which is pretty scary if I'm not going to say so myself, where it sat roughly at number 8 when I was looking at it yesterday, and now it's sitting around number 10. That is very impressive. We now have Doge and Shiba pretty much around the top 10, and they're both pretty much nothing coins. That's why it's scary to me, because coins like this can potentially ruin crypto. Will they really ruin them in the long run? No, I don't think so. But in the short term, it's going to cause a lot of stress and upheaval in the market, which is a scary thing. We don't like seeing that often because people's portfolios can be wiped overnight depending on where their money is. Like I said though, it will be very interesting to see if this whale, the person who is holding that $8,000 worth of Shiba Inu coin, now worth 5.8 billion, what are you going to do? Like, imagine they try to cash this out. What is going to happen? They are going to create waves in the market alone. One person to destabilize the crypto market and cause a crash on a scale that we've probably never seen before. I don't want to spread FUD. It's not what I'm intending to do. It's just a scary thought if someone puts that sell order up and tries to actually liquefy all of that SHIB in a very short period of time. And I know there definitely isn't anywhere near 6 billion SHIB in action right now. So to liquefy that all in one hit, it's just not possible, but they still would be able to place pretty large sell orders, which would, like I said, create some waves. It would be very interesting to see it, and I might make a follow-up video if I do notice any movement in the market from that particular wallet. In my personal opinion, I do believe the market is going to correct itself like it has with SafeMoon, it has with Elongate, and it has with especially Dogecoin when we almost had it at $1 earlier in the year, and it crashed right back down to the 20 to 30 cent mark. I guess from that, all I can really say is that be careful out there. Really do your own research. Form an opinion based on lots of different content, articles, whatever it is you need to read, whatever it is you need to see before dumping your money into these projects. Do your research. And more importantly, only invest money you're willing to lose. That, I guess, will keep you sane. Realistically, if I lose a whole bunch of money that I've invested, it's not money that is too much of an issue. I withdrew my initial investment. I'm in the green. I am playing with play money, which sounds kind of bad to say, but it is true. I am not too concerned about it crashing. I haven't put my life savings into these projects. With that being said, I hope you did enjoy today's video. I hope you got something out of it. I know it was a little bit different, but it was a bit of a fun one to talk about. Just imagine that kid saying to his parents, or kid, I'm assuming it's a kid. Who the hell knows who it is that made that money? But let's say it was a kid. Imagine going, Mom, Dad, I made $5.8 billion in 400 days. What do I do? Like, just imagine who this person is and what's going through their mind right now. What an insane story. And I'm sure it definitely won't be the last with crypto, but it's a pretty insane story. With that being said, if you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe down below. I do appreciate the support. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.